Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be going over a new event that's going to be bringing a new shiny and a new Pokemon. So it's going to be introduced new with a shiny. So there's going to be two of them. And we're going to be going over how to identify somebody on your list that hasn't been active in a while if you're trying to get rid of people who are simply not active, okay? Thanks to some of your comments that you left yesterday and a few things that I did find out as I was trying to send gifts out yesterday. And if you're trying to get on my friends list right now for a short time, I did throw up my friend code over on Twitter. So I'm going to be adding a few others. I've added quite a few already, but when I do go back out, I'll see if I need to add some more people. But I've seen some people asking, how do I get on your friends list? Well, currently right now, like that, and then Patreon too. And then what else are we going to go over? We got a few other things, okay? But with that said, oh, and also you are asking, okay, how did you get kilometers? I'll explain all of that when I get to 75. I'll give you some of my tips. Honestly, I didn't really want to explain my little secret that I have, but I guess I'll tell you. It involves a dog, okay, and a saddlebag. Already told you what it is pretty much right there. You get it? All right, but I'll tell you how exactly I work around all this and I get those kilometers really, really quick. All right, but with that said, let's go ahead and go over the Enchanted Hollow event, and then we'll get into that other information here. If you can give this video a thumbs up, please, that'd be much appreciated. All right, so the Enchanted Hollow is going to be like an after event for the Halloween. It's going to be going down Tuesday, November 4th at 10 a.m. until Sunday, November 9th at 8 p.m. local time. Bonuses are going to be times 2 XP for spinning Pokestops, times 2 lure module duration, and then an increased chance to encounter a shiny Paris and a shiny Stantler. If you're looking for that, Stantler a little early for Christmas, don't you think? The following Pokemon will be making its debut, Tarantula and that's other spider. Damn it, when I looked up its name, I got it down. All right, that thing is going to only cost you 50 candies, and it will be introduced shiny into the game, okay? I do have a little bit of arachnophobia, I'm going to be honest with you. All right, let's go ahead. Spawns, wild spawns. You're going to be seeing Paris, Stantler, Nickit, and Tarantula. Or however you say it, and then the increased Mossy Lure encounters. So if you throw a Mossy Lure down, you'll have an increased chance to encounter these particular Pokemon: Paris, Stantler, Cottony, Pelly, Carablast, Shelmet, and the Tarantula. And then the raids, it's also going to be in the raids, that new Pokemon. So it's going to be everywhere for you to get. It's going to be in the wild, and you know, it's going to be in the raids, so it's not going to be a problem at all. As far as the raids are concerned, maybe you want to do some Drampa, some Scolipede. Those are going to get a Mega in the future, but then again, when they do release the Megas, you can just go ahead and get candies, and a good one then when you go into the catch screen. But just thought I'd throw that out there. Taking a look at this, these are going to be the task here. This is a 100% IV. We do have a Drampa, 1249 is going to be 100% IV. I think I have 100 of that. I have 100. I have a shiny too. I don't know. But yeah, there are the IVs. Okay, so go ahead and move on. And of course, there's going to be a ticket for $1.99 or equivalent in your area. You're going to get a Mossy Lure, 2 Incense, 3 Lucky Eggs, an encounter with a Paris, Stantler, Drampa, and the Tarantula, and more. Okay, so there is that event, which is the... what is that called? The Enchanted Hollow. Okay, bringing in a new shiny Pokemon and a new Pokemon to register to the decks. All right, now let's go ahead and go over this here. Now, I'm going to throw up some images. Now, one indication to know, we're going to talk about the friends list now, and then we'll go over a few other things. So if you're looking to get rid of people on your friends list, because the only indication is if it says 2+ days, it's like, all right, well, come on, can you give us at least 100 days so we have an understanding of they've been offline that long? But the workaround is if you look at their avatar, for one, there's several different indications. If we can look at their avatar, you see it looks like it's wearing the default clothes and all that. So when we had the avatar change, which was quite a while ago, you can tell that this person didn't log in. And when that avatar change did shift, everybody who didn't kind of start changing up their avatar was defaulted to look like the default avatar, just like this. So that's an indication to know that they haven't been on since the avatar update. And that's probably grounds to say, okay, time to delete this person. Unless they're on some sort of a, you know, they're just taking a hiatus, all right? And you know them. The other indication is, since we did just get this level update, everybody pretty much shot up in level, all right? No matter what, your level did change. they're still 41. Most of these people should be 50 or a little bit higher. So that's another indication that, okay, they still haven't been on since the avatar update, and now the level update, which should have bring them on, at least piqued their curiosity to see where they were at, log in really quick. And I've seen a lot of people who haven't played to just log in and their level shot up to 70, and then they just logged out and they're not going to be back in. So you do have those scragglers, which you are not going to be able to tell if they're actually active because they just wanted to see. But this is another way. 41. Time to go. All right, no offense, I'm just saying I have to clean this up here. I have to send out these gifts, which I will be getting done today. I do already have all the great curve or great 9999 throws done. I just need to hatch a few eggs and send some gifts, and we're gonna be good to go. I cleared out probably 100+ people from my friends list, and it could have felt any better. It was amazing to clear that out. I was like, good lord, because I didn't want to be mean or rude to delete people, but I was like, okay, time to go. Nope. You still have the old avatar. Your level is not 70 or whatever, 56. Time to get the hell out of here. So there is that as well. I'll go ahead and throw up this video really quick here. Let's go ahead and just take a look. I put up my friend code, and this is the thing. If you wanted to add me, time is nigh. The time is nigh, okay? And I don't know if I'm gonna be adding too many more people. I put up my friend code. First, I asked for your friend codes, and then I started adding them way too slow. So I just put up my friend code. I said, the hell with this. And I am getting so many friend requests. It says 89, but it just keeps coming in. And then I've already added like 100 people too. So I've added 100 people, and I'm at 419. Too bad it wasn't 420. So that just gives you, I've deleted like 100+ people. It's just amazing, okay? So there is that. Just wanted to throw those few tips out. And okay, now about the whole kilometers. So I'll just give you a little bit of a sneak peek, and then we'll go over all the stuff, and I'll give you B-roll too in my next video, okay? How does that sound? Sound good? All right. So this is how it works. There was walking involved with the 200 kilometers, and I'm mostly driving, okay? So when it became dark, then I went into the car. So this is what I did when I walk. Athena has a thing with, there's 2 saddlebags. You put the phone in one side, and she's darting all over. I'm walking, you know, I'll get my kilometers if I was just holding the phone. But since she's just darting and going everywhere, and you're like, well, don't you want to go in a straight line? If you're moving at a particular speed, you do. But if you're kind of just meandering and walking, and you're just kind of darting all over the place, then it will rack up really quick, okay? Throw it on your dog's saddlebags, and you're good to go. And you're gonna just rack it up. So there is pretty much that. So essentially, you put it in the saddlebag, she runs all over the place, and I get a ton of kilometers. We're talking like I don't know, like a 2-hour hike will get me a lot of kilometers if I have the phone in her saddlebags. Another thing is, again, I already told you the street. I went down this particular street, very long. It's like kind of like an industrial area, and essentially just go up and down really slow. The kilometers in which you need to go for all of them to register is around it really depends. If you can go without stopping, you can hit like 25 miles an hour without that speed lock. If you want to kind of slow down and stop and keep on maintaining that kilometers going, you need to make sure that you're like around 19 miles per hour to like 18 to 17, okay? The speed lock, I do believe, is like 20 miles an hour. So if you stay under that, you should be good to go. And it was just constant. I filled up my tank so much. Now, that's pretty much how I did it. And that's just the grind. You know, it's really crazy to me because I seen people get the kilometers in 24 hours or about 30 hours. And they were just met with nothing but praise and just, I can't believe you're such a hardcore grinder. This is amazing. I can't believe you're doing this. And then I do it within like 3.5 days. And people are like, whoa, how'd you do it? How'd you do it? This is exactly what I'm talking about. So if you're continuously questioning or if you're leaving a negative comment, it will be deleted and you will never be able to comment on my channel again because that's just the way it goes. I don't have time for your nonsense, okay? So go ahead and find those other people who are doing it extremely fast and take your comments that you want to throw at me and direct it to them. Sounds good? All right, down. Fantastic. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.